African athletes brought home gold, silver, and bronze medals from the delayed 2020 Tokyo Games.
The name of Eliud Kipchoge.
In Kenya, thousands cheered Eliud Kipchoge, who won the men's marathon. But one fan had a special request.
We are very happy, all of us from Rift Valley and Kenyans as a whole, just to implore our leaders to address the issue of stadiums like the Kipchoge Stadium is dilapidated, and today Kipchoge has shown the world that we are more than capable.
For many countries, it's just too expensive, says Andrew Zimbalist, editor of Rio 2016, Olympic Myths, Hard Realities.
So you might read, for instance, that in Tokyo this year they spent roughly $15 billion, or that in Brazil in Rio in 2016 they spent roughly $12 or $13 billion. But the real numbers in Tokyo are above $35 billion. The real number in Rio is above $20 billion.
Zimbalist says developing countries face even more cost.
They don't have the necessary transportation and communications and security and hospitality infrastructure. So the amount of money they have to invest to do it is much, much larger. And the problem is that more often than not, you're constructing infrastructure for the purpose of hosting the games, not for the purpose of solving development bottlenecks in your country.
For now, Senegal is preparing to host the first Youth Olympic Games in 2026. Experts say that event requires about 1/3 of the investment needed for the Olympic Games.
There are expectations from the whole African continent, and Senegal has to organize games that would live up to the standards of previous Youth Olympics. And because of that, Senegal is going to make sure it's a success.
Wad says plans are well underway.
We are planning to first renovate 3 main venues: the Iba Mar Diop Stadium, which will host track, rugby and other sports, and there's also our Olympic pool which needs to be renovated. It has an adjacent park which will host a few events such as the BMX freestyle, basketball 3-on-3 and hockey games. And there is also the Kasson Samba Dieri Diallo, where the equestrian-related events will take place.
He also says there will be venues in other hubs outside the capital Dakar, such as a popular seaside resort area, and in Diamniadio, where last year President Macky Sall led the groundbreaking of a new 50,000-seat stadium. Sall said this new stadium could be used for future local and international competitions. Mariama Diallo, VOA News.